Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Congregation Beth Israel in Houston. Live streaming is here for you. I'm delighted that we can share the Shabbat together, sharing beautiful prayers, inspiring music, and an important message. As the week continues and Shabbat begins, please accept my very best wishes for good health, much life, and greater peace. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos to each of you. We are ready for our service to begin. If you could please enter our sanctuary and find your seats. As we come together on this day, we are grateful for the opportunity to gather in community as we pause and create a separation from all that may have occurred during the week and spend time in prayer and reflection. And on this Shabbat morning, we are also grateful to celebrate with Colin and Ben as they are called to the Torah as B'nai Mitzvah. We're pleased to welcome so many of their family and friends who have joined us here this morning. I invite each of you to take hold of our prayer book. Inside, you will find our prayers both in Hebrew, English, as well as transliteration. we encourage you to join together with us throughout the service. In addition, at the bottom of each page, you will find some commentary which will further help you understand the prayers and the history behind them. A special note to all of our young friends who have joined us here this morning. We are looking forward to your full participation in this service. We invite you to take hold of our prayer book and to follow along with us. We also ask that you please refrain from talking to one another, as well as for everyone, please to silence your cell phones at this time and to refrain from using them throughout the service this morning. Cantor will now continue.
We continue now with the singing of Ma Tovu, found on page 74. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel.
We continue on page 79.
My soul came to me pure, drawn from the reservoir of the holy. All the time it remains within me. I am thankful for its thirst, for compassion and justice. Let my eyes behold the beauty of all creatures. Let my hands know the privilege of righteous deeds. Please turn to page 108 and rise for Baruch Hu. Page 110. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or uvarei hoshech osei shalom uvarei et hakol hama'ir la'aretz vladarim alaha brachamim uvtuvo mahadesh behol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit marabil ma'asecha Adonai kulam bechochma asita mala haaretz kinyanecha titbarach Adonai Eloheinu al shevach maaseh yadecha va'al meorei or she'asita yifa'arucha sela or hadash al tzion ta'ir v'nizke hulanu mehera leoro Baruch atah Adonai yotzer hameorot. We continue on page 112. How deeply you have loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears who trust led you to teach them the laws of life. Be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah. Enlighten our eyes with your Torah, focus our minds on your mitzvot, unite our hearts in love and reverence for your name. Then we will never feel shame, never deserve rebuke, and never stumble. Having trusted in your great and awesome holiness, we shall celebrate your salvation with joy. Together, gather us in peace from the four corners of the earth, and lead us upright to our land. For you, O God, work wonders. You chose us. Truly you drew us near to your great name, that we might acknowledge you, declaring you one in love. Praise be you, Adonai, who chooses your people Israel in love. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael ba'ahava. Page 114.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. Page 116. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha uve'chol nafshecha uve'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha vidibarta bam beshivtecha befeitecha uvelechtecha vadere uveshochbecha uvekumecha ukashartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot bein einecha Uchtavtam al mizazot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem. We read together in the middle of the page. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Please turn to page 121. We read responsively. The eternal truth is that you alone are God and there is none else.
May the righteous of all nations rejoice in your love and exult in your justice.
Let them beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Let nation not lift up sword against nation, nor learn war anymore.
You shall not hate your brother or your sister in your heart.
The stranger that sojourns with you shall be accepted as your equal, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Why do you crush my people and oppress the poor? Asks God.
We know that the Eternal One defends the poor and upholds the rights of the needy.
Praise to God Most High.
Blessed is God and deserving of blessing.
Mi chamocha b'elim Adonai.
Rock of Israel, rise in support of Israel, and redeem Judah and Israel as you promised. Our Redeemer, Adonai Tzvot, is your name. Blessed are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel.
We continue now for our tefillah on pages 124, 126, and 128. Please rise. Adonai sefatav tivta ufi aki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rahab Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Nara Eloyon Gomel Hazadim Tovim B'Knei Hakov Zehra Se'advot V'Imahot Uvi'ulam Livnei B'nehem Lemon Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Moshiach Umagen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Izrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Hayei HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia Me'okehel Hayim B'Hesed Mehayei HaKol B'Rahamim Rabim Someth Nofi Rofeh Holim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishanei Afar Mihamo Habal Gevurot Umidom Elah Melech Mimi Dumahaye Umasmi Yeshua V'nemana Talahayot HaKol Baruch atah Adonai Mehayei HaKol. We read together in the middle of page 128. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the fallen, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up, and faithfully giving life to all. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Page 130. Generations we will declare your greatness, and for all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Please be seated, page 132. People in whom the past endures, to whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. We continue on page 135. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing, O God. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Page 136. Find favor, Adonai, our God, with your people Israel and accept their prayer and love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants. Pour out your Spirit upon us. Let our eyes behold your loving return to Zion. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose presence returns to Zion. Page 138. Modiim anachnu la, sha'atahu Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu motenu le'olam va'ed. Sor ha'inu magin she'enu atahu lador vador. Nodecha ha'unsa per tilatecha. Al ha'inu ha'mizirim be'adecha. Ve'al nishmotenu ha'kudot lach. Ve'al nisecha shebahol yom imanu. Ve'al niflotecha ve'tovotecha shebahol et erev avoka v'sohol raim. Hato kilo halirachamecha v'hamrachem kilo tamu hasadecha. Me'olam kivinu lach. Ve'al hulam yitra v'raman shimcha. Malkenu tamid le'olam va'ed. Ve'hol ha'chayim yodu ha'sela. Ve'halelu et shemcha be'emet. Ha'el yishu artenu ve'ezratenu sela. Baruch atah Adonai hato shemcha uleha na'eh lehodot. We read together in the middle of the page. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one, whose mercies never end, O compassionate one, whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Page 140. Grant peace, goodness, and blessing, grace, kindness, and mercy to us and to all your people, Israel. Bless us, our Creator, all of us together, through the light of your presence. Truly, through the light of your presence, Adonai, our God, you gave us a Torah life, the love of kindness, justice, and blessing, mercy, life, and peace. May you see fit to bless your people, Israel, at all times, at every hour, with your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people, Israel, with peace.
Sim shalom, tova uveracha. Sim shalom, tova uveracha. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. V'rachamim, sim shalom. Tova uveracha, sim shalom. Tova uveracha.
We pray silently.
be acceptable to you, be acceptable to you. Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. Adonai, my rock and redeemer.
In our prayer book now, we turn to page 244 as we prepare for the reading of Torah. Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai v'ein kama'asecha malchutcha malchut kol olamim u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai varech et amo v'ashalom. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people. Adonai will bless our people with peace. It's a great pleasure to invite to the Bima to open the doors of the Holy Ark, Jessica and Jay Ginsburg, Julie and Brad Holsenberg, please come forward now. As well, Miriam and Daniel Gut to stand by the reading Torah table here to assist in undressing the Torah. And as we turn to page 248, we rise. Let us declare the greatness of our God and give honor to the Torah.
Gadlul Adonai iti uneromema shemo yachdav lecha Adonai hagidula hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz ki chol b'shamayim Adonai, Amlacha, Yamim.
Our Torah reading this Shabbat comes from the book of Genesis and the portion Noah, beginning in chapter 6, verse 9. It's a privilege to invite Kayla Frank to the Bema to recite the blessings over Torah as we give thanks to God for its gifts.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol hamim v'nata lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ele Toldot Noach, Ish Tzadik, Tamim Haya B'dorotav, Et HaElohim, Hitalech Noach, Vayoled Noach, Shlosha Vanim, Et Shem, Et Ham ve'et Yafet, Vatishachet Haaretz, Livnei HaElohim, Vatimale haaretz Hamas Vayar Elohim et haaretz v'hine nishhata kihishit kol basar et darko al haaretz Vayomer Elohim lenoach kates kol basar Ba lefanai ki mal'ah haaretz Hamas mipnehem v'hineni mashitam et haaretz aseh lecha tevad atzei gofer kinim ta'aseh et hateva v'hafarta ota mi bait umichutz ba'kofer V'zeh asher ta'aseh ota shelosh me'ot ama orech hateva chamishim ama rochba ushloshim ama komata. So hard ta'aseh la teva ve'el ama Tehalena milmala ufetach hateva betzida tasim tachtiyim shanim ushloshim taseha.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher nata lanu Torat emet v'hayei olam nata b'doheinu Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
You're going to stand right next to King.
Yamor, Yamor, Yamor Yaakov ha-bar mitzvah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vani hineni mevi et hamabul maim al haaretz l'shachet kol basar asher bo ruach hayim mitachat hashamayim kol asher ba'aretz yigva v'hakimoti et briti itach uvata el hateva ata uvanecha v'ishtecha unshevanecha itach umikol hachai Mikol basar shenayim mikol tavi el hateva lahachayot ita zahar unkeva yiyu mehaof leminehu umin habehema lemina mikol remes ha'adama leminehu shenayim mikol yavo'u elecha lahachayot ve'ata kachlecha mikol machol asher yachel va'asavta elecha v'haya lecha v'lahem v'le'ochla v'yas Noach kechol asher tziva oto Elohim kenasach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Colin, that was outstanding. Outstanding. Give your hands a You can go sit and take a deep Take these out. I'm just going to call the Aliyah. Our Torah reading continues in the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 1. It's a pleasure to call on Jody and Russell to join us at the Torah to recite the blessings once more as we give thanks to God for the gifts of Torah.
Baruch Adonai Hambarak.
Baruch Adonai Hambarak le'olam va'ed.
Baruch
Adonai
Hambarak le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Amen. Vayehi hol haaretz safa ehad udvarim achadim vayehi venotzam mikedim vayimseu vika be'eretz shinar vayashvu sham Vayomru ish orehu hava nilbana levanim v'nisreifa lisreifa fartehi lahem halevena le'aven v'hachemar haya lahem lahomer Vayomru hava nivne lanu ir umita rasho vashamayim v'nase lanu shem panafut al panei hol haaretz.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yamod, 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 Binyamin, Bar Mitzvah.
Baruch Adonai Hamborah.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Vayered Adonai lirot את העיר ואת המגדל אשר בנו בני האדם, ויאמר אדוני הן עם אחד בשפה אחת לכולם, בזה החילם לעשות ותלוי בצר מהם כל אשר יזמו לעשות הווה נרתע ונבלה שם שפתם אשר לא ישמעו איש שפת רעהו. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet hayei olam natan b'Eloheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Nice job. Shake my hand. Super. Give Candy a hug.
Great job. It's great. Not your parents.
And your parents. Don't give each other. Okay, we're going to dress.
Just hang out.
And to assist in dressing the Torah, it's a pleasure, a privilege to invite Lori Berger and Brian Levine to assist us.
I was going to ask you to step back for just a second.
This morning's Haftarah comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verses 15 and 16. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'vim tovim ritzah v'divrahem hanemarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Habaher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo v'Yisrael amo u'v'imvei ha'emet v'tzedek. Hen gur yagur efes milti migor itach alayich yipol hine anohi barati harash nofeya be'esh peham umotzi heli lemasehu vanohi barati mashchit lehabel.
Excellent. You can go have a seat.
We continue with chapter 56, verses 1 through 3. Hoi kol tzameh lehu lamayim va'asher ein lo kasef lehu shivru ve'ekolu ulchu shivru below chesef uvelo mechir yain vechalav lama tishkelu chesef below lechem v'igi achem below lisova. Shim'u shamoa elai v'ichlu tov v'tit anag badeshen nafshechem. Hatu oznechem ulchu elai shim'u utahi nafshechem ve'ichrita lachem berit olam haste David hane'emanim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol haolamim tzadik b'chol hadorot ha'el hane'eman ha'omer ve'oseh ha'medaber u'mkayem she'kol devarav emet v'tzedek al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al hanvi'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'limenucha lechavod ultifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim lach umbarchim otach yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai tamid leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Stay right there. Okay. Okay. Is this a good place for that? Okay, nice and slow. Okay.
My Torah portion is Noah from the book of Genesis. It tells the familiar story of Noah's Ark. God commands Noah to build an ark, gather 2 of all living things, put his family on board, and wait for the great flood to wipe out his entire generation. The reason for all of this is because God felt there was too much corruption, dishonesty, and selfishness. How did we get there, you might ask? God created a world which was good, so good that people had an abundance of everything. Rain, resources, harvest, flourishing cities, no sickness, no pain, and no fear. As a result, the rabbis tell us that people began to take all these benefits for granted. There was no need to give thanks to God or to be grateful. Why waste time on prayers if they had everything they needed? All the people were selfish and didn't care for one another. Many stopped worshiping God. They became suspicious of one another, and violence increased. Hatred was present in the society. God struggled with this and made a decision to destroy life on earth because of the evil that man had created. God wanted the people to change their behavior, and he gave them warnings. The lesson here is do not take all that is yours and given to you for granted. Be grateful and always look out for those who aren't as fortunate. In contrast, this generation in 2017 experienced a great flood right here in Houston. What were the attitudes of the people? Was there corruption and selfishness? Actually, neighbors helped neighbors. Churches, synagogues, and mosques helped their congregants get back on their feet, and friends helped friends. This is what I believe God wanted to see. Everyone helping out their neighbors in time of need. Nothing selfish. Everyone helped get this great city back on its feet. It's been just over a year, and look how far we have come in the recovery process. Many are back in their homes. Our synagogues and schools are getting back on their feet. Our neighborhoods are reviving, and our hope has been restored. I saw firsthand how people helping people can have a huge impact. In fact, maybe if that were the case back in Noah's generation, God would not have created the great flood. This is an important lesson for me going forward. I want to pave my own way as I go through my life, but I must never forget that I am also part of something bigger and that I can always help my neighbor and those in need. That is why for my Bar Mitzvah project, Ben and I decided to help our neighbors that are less fortunate than us. My family and I have been involved with Search for many years. For this project, we put together survival kits for the homeless. We made 100 of them, which you will see displayed at the luncheon, and we will deliver them to Search. Today, I will be sharing my bar mitzvah with Joachim Hirsch. May his memory be a blessing. He was just 7 years old when he died at Auschwitz. When I signed up to share my bar mitzvah, I asked for a boy from Germany because my great-grandfather escaped from Germany by luck and good timing on a ship to South Africa in 1936. My great-grandfather's name was also Joachim Hirsch. It is an amazing heartfelt connection to the boy that was not able to have his own bar mitzvah. Today, I honor this boy, Joachim Hirsch, for the life he didn't have, and my great-grandfather, Joachim Hirsch, for the life he gave to me. I would like to thank everyone who came here today to watch me become a bar mitzvah. First of all, I would like to thank Rabbi Lyon, Rabbi Scott, Rabbi Foster, Cantor Trumpeter, Debbie, and Freda for helping me prepare for today. I would like to thank the Radoff family and Ben, who we've known from before we were born. It was really fun to prepare for this day with you, Ben, and I look forward to more celebrations with you and your family. I would like to thank all of my friends and family that have come from near and far: London, Los Angeles, San Diego, Denver, New York, New Jersey, Charleston, Atlanta, the Florida Keys, and Dallas to celebrate with me today. Thank you to everyone who took time out of their lives to celebrate with me. And this includes my wonderful friends and special family who live here. Kayla, I love knowing that you have my back, except when I turn around and you steal my food. I know that I can bother you a lot, but Dad said it's my job. I actually really look up to you. It's actually quite fun being Kayla's little brother at school. All the teachers love me already. Mom, thank you for helping me prepare for today. We had our ups and downs, but you never gave up on me, and that means a lot knowing you'll always be there whatever comes our way. I love you. Dad, you make me laugh, and I love spending time with you, but mostly I'm grateful to have you as my dad. Let's be honest, I would never be allowed to do half the things I do without you advocating for me. I love you. A boy cannot just survive with his parents and sister. He needs grandparents who love him immensely, and luckily I have 6 of them. Granny Sue and Pops down the road from me, Grandma Fran and Grandpa Hank in Los Angeles, Papa Bernie in Florida, and Grandpa Richard in Baltimore. I even have a great-grandmother, Naomi, in Los Angeles. I am a lucky boy and cherish each and every one of you. On this special day, I offer a prayer to God. I pray for God to find joy with the people you have created who are grateful and selfless, and have patience with those who will hopefully find their way to that state of being. I pray I will always know the right choice in making our world a better place. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This week's Torah reading is from the book of Genesis, specifically the portion Noah, which tells us about the Tower of Babel. Here, the people decide to come together after the great flood to build a tower all the way to the heavens. Why would so many people join together to build this tower? According to the 16th century Italian scholar Sforno, their goal was to create one religion for everyone, one point of view on the world, one accepted political way of doing things. God saw what they were doing and decided to put a stop to it, because their goal would cause a loss of freedom and diversity. To prevent the people from succeeding in their construction of the tower, God made it so that no tribe spoke the same language. As you can imagine, this slowed down the construction of the tower immensely. If one builder asked someone from another tribe for a brick, they wouldn't understand and might instead bring them mud. Ultimately, construction on the tower stopped, and people were scattered across the face of the earth. Eventually, over time, the unfinished tower was destroyed by nature. One of the important themes of this portion is what happens when people put their desire for glory before the greater good. During the building of the tower, if someone would fall, the workers would catch his hammer instead of saving the falling man. There was more concern about the tower being finished and achieving greatness than a person's life. The biblical scholar Rabbi Beno Jacob wrote that while building the tower, the workers came up with a new and better way to make bricks. Instead of using this new technology to create houses for the poor, sick, and elderly, they used it for pride and vanity. This is an important part of the Torah portion because it truly shows just how much the tower builders were misguided misguided for the desire of glory rather than helping the needy and making the world a better place to live in. Every day in our modern world, we see how new technologies can be used for good and for evil. We all know stories about how people are using technology to hurt others. Cyberbullying is one example. Not only does this form of hatred hurt people on a small scale, but it can spread to a much larger scale, ruining lives and making the world a worse place to live in. In contrast, we also see the benefits of technology to help others. During Hurricane Harvey, by communicating on social media, people were able to ask for help and volunteer assistance. Lives of people and their pets were saved because of cell phones and other forms of technology. This is why I think we must use the lessons from my Torah portion, because it's important to be reminded that technology is powerful and that we have the power to decide whether or not to use it for good or for evil. For my mitzvah project, I volunteered at Pets Alive to help dogs that were displaced by Harvey. Technology helped get these dogs to a shelter to unite volunteers like my mom and me to care for and walk these dogs with the hope that one day they would find a home. As a joint mitzvah project with Colin and my classmates, we made survival kits for Search. Search is an organization that empowers the homeless of Houston to turn their lives around. The survival kits we assembled will be distributed by Search's outreach team throughout the city. Just like my Torah portion, we can choose to help each other over ourselves to make our world an easier place to live in. On this special day, I would like to remember Benjamin Fogel, who was born in Paris, France in 1941. 1 year later, he died in Auschwitz camp in Poland in the Shoah. He never had the chance to grow into a Jewish adult. So long as I live and remember him, the memory of Benjamin Fogel will live on. I would like to thank God for allowing my family and our friends from near and far to be here together to celebrate my becoming a bar mitzvah. I'd also like to thank God for all my grandparents being here with me on such a joyous occasion in my life. To my grandparents, being captain, thank you for always taking me to plays and museums. Thank you, Nani and Poppy, for making the best brownies and being so fun to play board games with. To my aunts and uncles, thank you for hosting wonderful family gatherings. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for helping me to prepare for my bar mitzvah and supporting me at school, in synagogue, and at home. Thank you so much. I also want to thank my brother for always being there for me, and I love facing off with you when we play video games. I would like to give a special thanks to Colin for being my partner and for always being with me in good and bad times. Thank you to the Frank family for always letting me hang out with Colin and putting up with us. Thank you to Rabbi Lyon, Rabbi Scott, Rabbi Foster, Cantor Trumpeter, and Miss Rachel for helping me prepare for this day. I hope to always remember the important lessons from my Torah portion today. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat.
Come and join us. Nice.
Thanks.
Nice. Colin and Ben, you can look now at the congregation and see friendly faces. They're very happy with everything that you've done here today. And now you can turn and face me so I can tell you how happy I am. Boys, it's wonderful that you are bar mitzvah partners today and that your families are such good friends. It means that we're all here for the right reason and we're here to support each other so gladly. Colin, what a joy for me to watch you take your place before the congregation and before the Torah. Your smile right now tells me everything I need to know. Shh. And Colin, your presence, obvious kindness, and goodness come through in all that you have done. Your Torah portion was not picked by you. I think your Torah portion picked you because the words begin, Ele toldot Noach ish tzaddik b'dorotav. That this is the story of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, and there are no commas in the Torah. But if we put a comma, we would say, in his generation. So the rabbis asked the question, was Noah a righteous man in any generation? Or was he particularly righteous because the rest of his generation looked so bad? But you know, they concluded that in any generation that Noah might have lived, he would have been righteous. And you know, I see in you, Colin, somebody that we don't have to compare to others. I really believe, as I've come to know you and we've observed you, that you would be righteous, you would be a mensch, a real good human being, no matter what circumstances. Among those who are good, you would be great. And among those who couldn't do well enough, you would be the leader to show them how to do it well. Your Torah portion is obviously going to be a wonderful example that will follow you the rest of your life, but you've already set some good examples into motion, including your mitzvah project, because Search is a wonderful organization in our city. It does such good work, and many people support it for all the right reasons. And your reflection on the flood that hit our city and is now hitting and affecting the East Coast in our country reminds us that we do have to build well. We have to take care of each other and remember to do what God commands us. Now, in your portion, God said that he would not destroy the world by flood again, and the promise is the sign of the rainbow in the sky. And our rabbis also reminded us that the world may not be destroyed by flood, but we might destroy it by some other means. So we have to take our personal responsibility as Jews, as members of this world community, to be sure that our ecology, our resources, our nuclear energy, etc., are all used for the good and for the betterment of our world together. And as you are emerging as a young adult, boy, you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, Colin. But we're counting on you, and I'm proud to call you an adult in our Jewish community, and I look forward to watching you continue to grow. Mazel tov. Ben, you are a wonderful, wonderful young man, and your sweetness has always accompanied you. Your parents and your grandparents, who I've known for so many years, really take delight, and Shep Nachas, they really share joy with all of us as you take your place before the congregation and the Torah. I so appreciated your comments today about technology, because you guys get it much better than all of us. If we need help with our iPhones or our iPads, we don't call adults, we call children. You know how the world is going to be in the future, and we're counting on you to make good use of technology so that we build it right and we don't destroy. And the Tower of Babel is a wonderful example. The rabbis there taught us that God came down to see what the people were doing. It's kind of a strange thing, because we're taught that God is everywhere and God is all-knowing. So why on earth did God have to come down? The rabbis taught to teach us a human lesson. God didn't pass judgment on the people until God saw for God's self and knew firsthand what was happening. And so we have to do the same thing. We don't want people to pass judgment on us until they really know the truth about us. And we, in turn, shouldn't pass judgment on others until we know the truth too. But Ben, you are a person of such solid nature, good, sweet, thoughtful, mindful. I have no doubt that as you go forward, you too will be a model for other people to understand what we need to say when it needs to be said, what we need to really listen for when we hear others, and to take the strengths and skills that you will gain, especially in technology, and use them for the betterment of the world ahead of us. Technology is changing rapidly, exponentially quickly, and we're looking forward to the role that you'll play in the future so we can continue to remember this day as the beginning of great things that you're going to do in your future. Mazel tov to you. Boys, I'm so pleased that I can give you these certificates. Now, they've been sitting here through the whole service, but now you've really earned them. So I'm going to give to each of you your certificate of Bar Mitzvah. It says that you, Ben, and you, Colin, have been called to chant and teach from the portion called Noah. And it helps us to remember that we have been really treated to the very best today. And these are gift certificates from the Reformed Jewish movement for $250 each. It doesn't buy technology, and it doesn't get you any sports gear or video games. But it is to be used so that you can make a trip to Israel in high school or college and help pay your way and return to the place where it all began. You won't find the Tower of Babel or Noah's Ark, but you will find history and archaeology and politics aplenty, but also technology. Your iPhones and mine contain technology that originated in Israel. They say that Israel is second only to Silicon Valley. Imagine that. So we have these gifts for you and Kiddush cups for each of you that you'll take home and raise at your Sabbath table and on holidays to remember how to mark time and to remember God's place in our life. And now it's a great privilege to invite Rabbi Scott and Cantor Trumpeter to join us so we can extend a very special blessing to you on your Bar Mitzvah day, the blessing of old, that it may go well with you today and for years to come.
May God bless you and protect you. May God's presence shine upon you and always be good to you.
May God grant you all that you wish for yourselves, all that your parents and grandparents, family and friends wish for you too. May it be long life, mitzvah, and the greatest blessing of all, a lifetime of peace.
Amen.
Amen. And now, as we prepare to return the Torah to the Ark, it's a privilege to invite Bradley Radoff, Monica Hozdavia, and Jack Radoff to the Bima to open the doors of the Holy Ark. Please come forward. And as we raise the Torah now, we rise. Yehalelu et Shem Adonai ki nizgav shemo levado. Let us praise the name of the Lord, for God's name alone is exalted. We turn now to the bottom of page 282 and 287 as we join in Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'atei gedula liyotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vigor alinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. Great. Thank you.
Please remain standing. We turn now to page 294. And as we do, we call to heart and to mind all of our loved ones who have departed this earth and gone on to the peace of life eternal. And on this Shabbat, we are thinking especially of those members of Colin and Ben's family who are here with us today in spirit. Lovingly, we remember Minda Hirsch, Joachim Hirsch, Betty Goot, Henry Goot, Harry Jacobs, B. Ginsburg, Jesse Ginsburg, Viola Frank, Leon Frank, Gertrude Finger, J. David Finger, Janet Van Staveren, J. Richard Strasser, Gertrude Radoff, Jake Radoff, Ethel Slipikoff, Bernard Slipikoff. In each of their honor and their memory, we join together now in words of Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, v'alman divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon uv'chayei t'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam almei almaya, Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithale v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom v'romav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and bring comfort to all of the bereaved, as together we say, amen. Please be seated. At this time, our formal prayers have ended, but our blessings continue, and so I'd like to invite Colin and your parents to join me here on the lower bima so that they can share some personal words with you at this time.
Okay. 17 years ago today, your dad and I were married and started on our life's journey together. We knew children were in our journey, but didn't truly understand the joy of watching you and Kayla at all your milestones. Today is one of those moments where I am completely overwhelmed by that joy. Your compassion, bravery, and determination led you right here to this moment. I want you to hold this feeling of pride through your journey through life.